They're going to give you a full rundown explanation. It's going to be exactly what you need to hear, and whether or not you understand it, at least you know that those are some of the road hazards. Yeah, but there was nothing bad. Don't worry about it. Depends on your broker, but they used to charge $80 for an exercise, so it depends on your broker. But most of that's free these days. The market used to be slow and expensive. Let me label up these things here, and then we'll start talking. What's up, Jake? There you are, Chris. Twice this morning, and they're slammed, yeah. Dude, they gave me a violation on like Friday, which was so distant in their books, they couldn't even find it. It was so hidden down, and I'm like, that doesn't even adhere to FINRA rules. And they're like, oh, well, just go here and look for it. They couldn't explain it either. And dude, trust me, man, screwed up. It's just cost of doing business. Getting partially fucked is part of putting your ass out there. Okay. And that's why this is not a game for those without the ability to take risks, expendable risks. Yeah, it happens on the worst days. Okay. Yeah, I know, man. Trust me. It's one of those things you got to keep a level head about. Right when you need it the most is when you get fucked the most, and it's not a coincidence. It triggers their deepest rule sets, and have a lot of accounts, have a lot of money, and these are ways you can get away from being pissed off about it. I have probably 40 accounts across every brokerage that exists everywhere. I've even got like some in the Bahamas and shit. Yeah. I mean, it's the best way to be. All right, let's move on from that. We got to talk about the market. Like your account situation, if you need it resolved, you're going to have to discuss it with your broker. As much as I would love to help you, that's just like too much of a one-on-one thing that could go on all day, and it's just not constructive for the group. But that's my advice. Have more money and have more accounts. And call your broker. Those three things. Boom, boom. All right. So I believe I'm streaming over on the other platforms. Let me double check here. Yeah. And then let me get the TikTok stream going as well. All right. Very good. By the way, Chris, and you're probably not in the mood today or whatnot, but Chris and anybody else in our group, you can go over to this channel called Live Trader Hangout. Right now during the stream is okay, if you have a multi-screen setup or whatever. And you guys can just click on there, and you guys can share screens all at the same time. You're able to all share your screens, and you can trade together, and you can talk to each other together, and you can even be on webcam together. So over there in Live Trader Hangout, if you click over there, it's got a lightning bolt icon, and then just share your webcam to start with, or your mic, or your screen, or window, whatever portion of a window or whatever you want to share. Other traders are going to come in just like you, and they'll be able to join you in trading together every day, any day, at any time, at night, whatever you want to, whenever you guys want to hang out, you just click in there and you can go in there. That's in our group. So, and the other thing I wanted to tell you is that if anybody wants to come on to the mic and say anything, talk like do like in TikTok they call it a duet, but like it could even have 5 people on at the same time here. Your video permissions allow you to come on. You'll be muted, so when you come on, if we don't want you, if we don't like talking to you or something, we'll still have the ability to just push that back. But if you had something that you want to talk about at any time, you can come on the webcam in here in the Zoom I'm talking about, and then I'll unmute you, and you can say what you need to say. Maybe you have something interesting you want to talk about, or an interesting question, or whatever. So I'm going to say that every day until that's how we run our streams. So how do you feel about opening a position in SoFi today? Yeah, no. I get in stocks that are going up. So I don't gamble on shit stocks that are heading towards zero. So maybe you might love SoFi, but the chart says otherwise. And I make money with my eyes, not my ears. I don't know about you guys, but I believe that to be a good philosophy. So good morning, Dundra. Good morning, everybody. So obviously we got smoke and fire in the Ukraine, and that definitely disrupts energy supply chains. So, but the nice thing about being in our group is that we're all prepared for this. I've been telling you since January 4th to cash out and switch to defensives, inflationaries, and that includes everything that's happening right now. So I'm up thousands and thousands across all my accounts in all those categories over the last month and a half, and that's how you play this game. It's a bearish market, and in those moments, trades are unreliable. So you day trade what you can with whatever cash you got, swing trade whatever you can with whatever cash you got. But in general, the majority of your capital you preserve and put it into defense mode. So I'm highly allocated into gold, which is way up this morning. I'm allocated into VIX, which is up this morning. I'm allocated into Qs, puts, which is those are up this morning because Qs are down. I'm allocated into energy and oil. Those are through the roof, popping over $100 a barrel now. So I'm way up on those. And this is what the way you play this stuff, and staples and utilities, and this is how you want your money to be in times like this. When the bull market returns, whenever it does, you won't miss it. You'll know it's there. It's maybe going to be November, so have some patience, and in the meantime, be appreciating your capital. Instead of having it in cash, because cash is getting destroyed by inflation. But now from like a day trading perspective, it is also very hard to day trade war because the market's only open for 6.5 hours per day, which is only 26% of every 24-hour day, 26%. So you're missing 75% of what's going on out there in the world. If you try to just day trade what's going on out there in the world during the U.S. market open. For example, today the market could just go up all day, and you won't be able to get any of this rising geopolitical tension trade going on. So the only really way to trade geopolitical tension or macroeconomics is by swing trading. Otherwise, you're missing it. So it is impossible to say how is the market going to go today, but I think that there's some chance that it's going to go down. It's already way down, so you'd be surprised. It still can be a coin flip, whether or not the day grinds up, goes flat, or heads further down. Of course, there's a chance, there's a probability that some of the war events occur within this 6.5 hour window. But if you have any outlook that things could get worse tomorrow or the next day or overnight or 12 hours from now, you want to make those bets in a different way. Those aren't really day trade bets. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have no guessing, and we're going to trade whichever way anything goes. And we do that by, number one, following opening range breakouts, or breakdowns. So we start with the 2 minute, then we move to the 3 minute, then the 5 minute, then the 10 minute, then the 30 minute, and we gauge all of our directions from there, and we start from the shortest term outlook to the longer term outlook, like so, and then even the 1 hour. Thanks, man. Anyway, I mean, believe it or not, like, look at this. This is the Qs down here, QQQ, which was basically growth. The yesterday's candle right here, this red candle, that's the bottom. That's yesterday. That's yesterday's candle. Today, it's off the charts. It's literally off the charts. It's down. It's so far down below here that it's off the charts. So, for every person that panics, there's another person that says, "Oh my God, this is a great spot to buy." What you want to be is just somebody that waits, frankly, especially with your money. If you have a little bit of money you can play around with today, fine. But if the 90% of your 95% of your money, you should be being patient with, and just have it patiently defensively allocated. That's right. Stay flat. Be the lion. Wait for the moment. Don't be a jackal. Don't be a jackass. You guys over on TikTok, if you'd like to join my trading community, or even just check out my trading community, just click the link in my bio. You got to come over to my profile. It's not in the live. And you can come over to my profile and join us. It's free to experience. So just come on and click the link in my bio if you'd like to check it out. I will also drop the link right now, right here. So this morning, momentum trades, we have CEI, which is, I believe it's an energy related stock, but really I just trade these charts. So sometimes it doesn't even matter, but I do believe CEI is energy related. So it might be popped based on some of that's going on right now. INDO, INDO, which closed at around 7 yesterday, popped to 20 overnight. If you had any overnight shares in that, yeah, you would have wanted to have sold some of that pre-market. It's hanging around 14 now, and it's above VWAP, so it's holding and it's promising. IMPP has failed many times and broken down many times before the open and is below VWAP, so IMPP is looking pretty bad. TRVI, same, way below VWAP, not looking good. And then, yeah, I can tell you about Matter in just a minute. And CEI is above WAP. So CEI and INDO, if anything is going to do something, those two maybe. PETS also, PETZ, is above WAP this morning, and having some expanded range. So we'll see what happens with that. Why is everybody talking about Matter? Is it got earnings today or something? No, it looks really bad. Don't get into Matter. Look, don't get anything that's going down unless you're shorting it and you know what you're doing. All right? Yeah. What are defensive stocks? Dude, just think about it, right? General Mills, they make cereal. People are still going to need cereal during the worst times. Defensive stocks are what they call consumer staples and utilities. You're still going to need your electricity, right? You're still going to need your phone service. The best ones, get into the best ones, and that's defensive. If you just want to get it as a sector, XLP is consumer staples, and XLU for utilities. You did, but can't see or hear. Go over to member chat, and then you'll be able to come into the stream. Or ask in there, like in the public chat or something, and maybe somebody will help you. If anybody has any troubles getting into the stream this morning, you get members. If you can see their comments in the public chat, or moderators, if you can see their comments in the public chat, and give them any help, that'd be good. I'm checking some messages right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. New gifter. Oh, all right. Yeah, that's the situation on Matter. All right. So, our group, probably one of the most prepared groups for situations like this. Hey, how's it going, Anthony? We all see you. Hello. We don't hear you. All right. I don't have your mic on, but did you want to say something? Nope. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'll stop your video. Okay. There you go. But good morning, Anthony. What's that colorful indicator called? That's my own indicator. There's two indicators there, actually. Trend guard that I've programmed, and the other one, which gives the color. So I'll have those available to members of our group. Ron, are you in here? Yeah, there you are. Ron. Okay. I think, is this Ron the Don? Ron XH? Okay, good. What's your thoughts on thoughts? They're evolutionary, really. It's just another way for evolution to create something that can increase the efficiency of energy. I mean, evolution is it's a force out there that's just constantly increasing the efficiency of energy. Hey, good morning, everybody on TikTok. Here's the link to my trading community if you'd like to come join or come check it out. It's free to experience. There you are. Thank you very much. Thoughts on NVIDIA? I'm short on NVIDIA for sure. If anybody's interested in learning more about how to trade out there on TikTok, let me drop a link also to my Market Mastery video lessons. Here they come. And boom, there you go, in case you want to learn a little bit more about trading. All right, so we're waiting for the moment on INDO and CEI. The market opens in 7 minutes approximately. And it's going to be an interesting day today on the market. You have to be prepared for these moments ahead of time in order to take advantage of them. You can't get in now at the bottom and make money. You have to already be short in the right places. And the right places are growth stocks. So the Qs are all growth stocks. That's an excellent place to be. Or SPY-G. If you want to get the S&P 500 stocks that are growth stocks, it's SPY-G. If you want to go long or keep your money safe somewhere, SPY-V is one of the defensives. That'd be values. I need to post a link. 1 second here. Post a link on TikTok. Again, for which thing? All right. There you go. I don't know. Maybe it's not showing you the link. Okay, I just posted a link. Do you guys see it? All right, we've got 6.5 minutes to the market opens. We've got CEI, INDO as hot pre-market momentum movers. And we're looking for a break of 16 on INDO. If INDO breaks 16, you can get in for $2 of risk. And CEI, if it breaks, looks like 0.87, then you can get in for 7 cents of risk and take profits every 2 cents. No, you don't see it. Really interesting. So I've been posting it, and you don't see it. Okay. So then you guys over on TikTok, all you should do then is go over to my profile. You have to leave the stream, go over to my profile, and the link is right there. The link in profile. You did. Good job with CEI. Very nice. All right. We've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds to the market open. We've got extremely rising tensions in Russia, Ukraine. That's disrupted supply chain of energy. And so oil is way up, natural gas is way up. And then we've got inflation actually happening everywhere in the world, but here in the US as well. So all bets on inflation continue to rise. That includes financials, industrials, base materials, commodities, prices on everything going up. Now, I wouldn't be heavily betting right now on retailers this year for inflation. You might think so. Oh, rising prices means they're going to make more money. Not really. In order not to scare away customers, retailers are squeezing their margins. So they're not raising their prices and price gouging the consumer yet. So actually, retailers are squeezing themselves just so they can keep you buying their products. They do not want to scare you away. So, in fact, retailers may suffer greatly in about 2 more quarters, and that could be a short coming this summer. Also, real estate probably going to crash or bubble pop or deflate over the summer, FYI. So a lot of things to prepare for. You definitely want to be buying. Warren Buffett says, buy when there's blood on the streets. So we're getting close to that unfortunate statement's moment. When is the bottom? It could be in weeks or months still as yet. Yeah, we should be getting VIX puts today. And when you do so, you want to be able to suffer a drawdown in case the VIX pops up to 80 and in a massive flash crash or something. And it takes many months for it to equalize back down to 30. Okay, so you want at least 3 months. I'll be buying 6 months. I always buy 6 months when it comes to the VIX. I'd rather have time. I do not like to mess around with VIX. The right way to buy VIX, yeah. And if you're buying VIX puts, you want to buy it in such a way that you've minimized the premium. So that's either at the money or in the money, depending on how inflated and the premiums are. No, I don't think wait. I mean, just buy one, if you want, and then buy another one if it goes up higher, and buy another one, cost average in. All right, so we've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds until the market opens. It's going to be very interesting. So let's see which way it takes in direction on the 2-minute chart. And then the 3-minute candle, rather. And then the 5-minute. And then the 10, and then the 30, and then the 100. So, I mean, we're going to completely have this market wrapped around our fingertips all morning here. If there's going to be momentum on something and it's going to pan out, I mean, I really like the way INDO looks, INDO. So if I had to put one ticker at the top of the list this morning for momentum day trade, it would be INDO unless it fails before the open here. IMPP is moving up a little bit, so you might be able to get something out of that as well. But INDO really probably the number one pick. You never do know, though. You never do know. Yep. It's going to be a puts kind of day. You guys on TikTok, if you'd like me to take a look at something, then just gift me something. You have to send a gift. That's how it works on TikTok. And then I'll take a look at what you want me to take a look at. I remember, okay, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds to the market open. I remember this lady begging in the island I used to live on in the Caribbean. She was begging at this local grocery store. She didn't know any English, but all she could say, and she had her cup out, was, "I like money. I like money. I like money." That's all she would say. So I like gifts. Give me a gift. Would you average down? You still have 35. You still have VIX 35 September puts. Would you average down on those or buy more in the money? Um, I would buy at the money, or in the money. I would get something like 40s or 45s. I would always add like that because I know it costs the same or more sometimes, but that'll just be better. All right, 30 minutes until the open, and Tesla just wild. There we go. There's a gift from Quarter. Quarter, what do you want me to look at? All right, we've got 14 seconds, 10 seconds until the market opens. All right, here we go. The market is open. The 1 minute candle is being drawn. I just had some order fill. Oh, you know what that was? One of our swing trades, swing 100s, just got stopped out. Make sure you have your stop set on those. It was Matex. Got a lot of triggers going on here. As far as the market goes, so far down. SPY is going down. The Qs are holding. The industrials moving down. And actually SPY, yeah, everything moving down. I'm sorry, everything holding at the moment. INDO is moving down. INDO crapping out. So no trade on INDO. Oh, okay, I'm already on builder. There's potential short on BLDR, but I'd like to see what the market direction is first this morning. You would think the market direction would be down, right? But no, it just doesn't work that way. The correlation between if the market's down pre-market and the direction it takes is a literal coin flip if you do the analysis in the long run. You cannot deduce anything about the market direction from the pre-market direction. And that's just coincidence. You just bought some SPY yesterday. What for? I mean, if it was as an investment, then just keep holding. It'll be back in a year. And then buy some more in a month or a week. All right, the Qs are actually moving up right now. So that's a breakout to the top side on Qs. Sure what alerts we got going on there, but I'm going to try to quickly cut my Qs. My overnight Qs. There we go. I've just cut my Qs, my overnight Qs. And my gold is way up. So I'm going to roll my gold. And we're now 2 minutes in. And the 2 minute opening range also has broke to the upside across all markets. So like I said, you cannot bet on down just because things are down pre-market. We have indication of upside right now. When things change, I'll let you know. But for now, the short-term outlook is up. My computer acting a little bit slow and sluggish because of the way this market is this morning. Okay, now we've gone through the 1 and the 2 minute candles. They've both signaled bullish, but those are short-term signals. They can last 7 to 15 candles, and so that means we have maybe a 15-minute to 30-minute outlook right now that's bullish on the day. Gold symbol GLD, that's the one I recommend. Everybody in the TikTok, if you'd like to come check out our trading group for free, just click the link in my bio and my profile. And so I'm about to roll my gold. 1 second, guys. Okay, back. You guys want to check out our trading group, then click the link in my bio. That's what I was saying. All right, now we're getting our first pullback. And the question is it going to be soft or wide? Let's see. So far, it's being supported, not necessarily from the industrials, but over in the Qs. Indeed. All right, just sent my roll order for gold. And there's the fill. All right, so I'm taken care of. I rolled my gold. I exited my Q puts that were held overnight. And how did I know to do that, right? How did I know to get out of my Q puts and not just hold? Well, for now, it's because of that 2 minute and 3 minute opening range, which we now have a 5 minute opening range signal of the same. It just went up. Okay, so direction on the day, the signal currently is up. But forget what you think and you know about trading and the markets, and realize that it's all a probability engine, and that there certainly is a lot to learn. It could be a trap, Mac, and we'll know that when we get some more range going on here. But a 5 minute break to the upside, a 2 minute and a 3 minute and a 1 minute break to the upside, I mean, it should carry us at least 15 minutes into the open here to the upside. It's not just a trap either, Mac. It's also a lot of people who just want to give a try at that. This might be the lowest point. This could be the bottom. I think for that to happen, you have to presume that Russia's posturing is done and that they're going to go to the negotiation table and everything's going to work out fine. Some people, want to bet on that. They want to bet this is the worst it gets. CEI coming back up. I don't like that drop, that failure drop, so I would not even get in unless it breaks 91 cents. 91 cents, and even then, it would be for 20 cents of risk. So CEI entry at 91 cents, 20 cents of risk. Do I think it's the bottom? No, not at all. I think we got another 20% to go, in my experience. That's interesting, Mac. Wow. Mac, one of our members, sharing with us that he read an article which stated that the stock market typically bottoms and starts reversing during invasions. All right. So if you guys over on TikTok would like me to, analyze something, or you have a question for me, you need to be a gifter, and you can do that by just sending over a gift. And then it puts a little thing on your name so I know you sent a gift, and then I can answer your questions. Now, of course, there's going to be some point today, which is it's going to be better to get shorts, but that's going to be at the top of the day, which we can't be sure where that is yet. But based on this direction, barring some kind of event, it's going to have to trade its way out of this sentiment right now, which is going to take deep recursion. What's the word I'm trying to search for? Retracement, deep retracement. And then even then, it's going to have to retest. It's going to have to retest the highs. So we still have lots of time here, a good minimum 10 minutes hanging out up here before we can get any further direction from the market. It looks to be people buying up growth. That would be, Apple, Tesla, Google, Amazon. Pulling up some more of my accounts to check if I need to roll or take profits on anything. All right. In another account, I've got some Q puts. So I'm going to get rid of those now. Understand that that doesn't mean that I don't think that Qs can go down today. That right now, that's the best decision. And that if we break lows, then, we can try and get some puts then. Marcos, thank you. Did you have a question for me? I'm up 113% on oil. Many of you should have the DIG ticker in your portfolios if you've been with me for a while. So hopefully you've got that going on as well in your portfolio. I'm going to roll my USO calls. That's oil, US oil. Yeah, the Qs are moving up at the moment. Maybe they just want to fill the gap. We'll see. So they're moving down at this exact moment, but after moving up higher. So this could be just a pullback. I'm watching all the indexes, so that way we have some good sense of direction here. How about low? Chris, how's that going? Or do we have any other day two continuations, Chris? That's awesome. Somebody said they just made $200 from the morning stream. What does roll mean? Yeah, it means like take profit. It's a method in options where you can take profits without changing your position. It'd be like if you had 100 shares or something, and then you took profits, but you still have 100 shares. So it's kind of cool method. I need to take a quick look at the USO chart. Okay, rolling my oil. Rolling my oil. Yeah, we want to see yesterday's low. Chris, I'm going to give you Chris, you should be able to come on to webcam video at any time. You just have to do start video. At any moment, if any of our earnings plays, day two continuations trigger, come on video. So, I don't want to miss those. Don't mind. Even if it's just for like a minute. And you won't be able to speak right away. But I'll see you come on, and then I'll give you the privilege to speak. We only do that for moderation reasons. Whew, way to go, Daniel. So, Daniel, did you cut your SPY then based on that movement? You had SPY puts overnight and cut it, or was that calls that I just saw? What's a solid stock to invest in? Nothing right now. We're in a bear market. Like, for instance, would you buy real estate at the top of the real estate market? Let's wait for the bottom. Okay, I'm going to make you more money by telling you to be patient and wait. No, that's not how I use the rolling, though. Who said that? Marcos. What I'm doing is rolling up or rolling down in order to take profits and at the same expiration. So that's called rolling up or rolling down. Just FYI. All right, so there was somewhat of a soft pullback on the market on the Qs. However, the industrials are looking weak. Once the industrials start failing out, that's going to make SPY go either even or grind down, and that may drag the Qs down with them. So we're starting to get some sense of where the market's going. It's more like, it's kind of play by play situation to be able to navigate this right now, this market. What moving averages do I watch? I pay attention to the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 200. 20, 50, 100, and 200. Now, INDO failed out. Who got CEI at the 91 cent breakout? It just hit $1. And remember I said you need about 20 cents of risk to take that trade? It's a good idea. But that means you're looking for 40 cents a gain or $1.30 to get 2 for 1. All right, the market is attempting to retest now. It's attempting to retest highs. And in just a couple of minutes, I'll be able to tell you whether or not that's a failure or not. I would not go into CEI now unless it re-breaks 1. So at $1 and a penny, 1.01, you might be able to get into CEI on the re-break. Yeah, for sure. Every time, Mr. M. Yeah, until it stops working, take the risk. Seems to be that's leading the way. Okay, in 13 seconds, I'll have a 2-minute candle here that we can gauge whether or not the Qs are going to fail out now, or if they're going to, if they're going to fail out now. I'll be able to give you that answer in about a few seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's looking positive. It looks like the Qs may rally higher at the moment. We do not have a failure signal yet. Why the 20? Well, I also use the 8 as well. But yeah, they help caress your trade. The trends, most trends follow the 20 to some extent. You only need to use the moving averages as a measuring tape. It's not for signals. Hey, thanks a bunch, Ivan. Thanks for saying so. Hopefully I'll have you in the group soon. Click the link in my bio when you're ready. All right, SPY's looking like it's going to break high. I need to take a quick look at NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA moving with cues. Apple just broke pre-market high. Roughly. I mean, I show Apple's pre-market high is 158.1, but as far as the pivot goes, that happened back at like 154.20. So yeah, Apple is positive right now in direction. Mm-hmm. Yes. The Qs and Apple breaking and SPY breaking as well to the upside. And now here comes the industrials. The industrials breaking to the upside. I would not trust this trend much farther than you can throw it, though. This could easily reverse by noon. Or if nothing happens over in Russia, Ukraine, we could just grind up all day buying up, and then tomorrow you wake up and it's even lower. But people want to take that bet. Some people just want to take that risk. To them, losing 15% of their cash to inflation would suck. And so they'd rather take a 15% risk on trying to get a bottom entry on growth stocks. Make sense? People are willing to risk more in inflationary times because they're going to lose their capital anyway to inflation. AMD, what's up with AMD? Okay, breaking highs. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you. Cup toe juice. All right, in a little bit, we'll be looking at I'll be sending out some more alerts for our Swing 100 challenge. And that is where we run a swing portfolio of any amount from recommended $2,000, $3,000, but you could even do it with $500 or $100,000. But ideally, a 50,000 or 100,000 or 200, 300, any size accounts will work. And that is where we will swing trade 4 to 6 highly concentrated positions with high turnover, and in 1 year with a goal of doubling the account, 100% gains on a swing trading basis. That's very good. 20 to 60%, like 40%, is what is normally what swing traders can get, and that's not very guaranteed. So we'll try for 100, but we might get 200, 300, 400%. And if you'd like to be a part of that challenge, it's over in the Swing 100 channel in our trading group. You can find that just if you're out there on TikTok and you want to get involved in that and do that, then just click the link in my bio in my profile. Quiet day, yeah, interesting, right? Interestingly quiet so far. I think everyone was hoping for a cataclysmic bloodbath. That happened overnight. That's why I do not guess. I mean, I'll guess. I'll give you a probability. You want to ask me, is the market going to go up today or down? And unfortunately, what I'm going to tell you is yes, it's going to go up or down. I'm not exactly sure, because you can't judge that direction based on pre-market direction. And as you can see, and the result, and it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip at best. It literally is like a 48% chance that it will continue in the direction that pre-market was going. Well, I mean, we are just positioned defensive and bearish on this market, so that's how we're trading it. And when things get into tasty spots, we take the risk going short, getting puts on them. It's going to be a while. For example, Tesla is at the bottom end of its channel. And bouncing back up, so next time to short Tesla might be when it's at like 900. Whack. Yeah, DWAC's just filling the gap. People are buying it up. It was a good discount, this morning. But you should have an average in plan as far as that goes, because it may go lower. It does not have direction right now, DWAC. It's sideways, kind of hanging around 80. It's been doing that for a long time. Has some slight upward direction. No, I don't have my Apple puts, but I had QQQ puts overnight. So I took those profits this morning. That sound for? And let's take another look at a Home Depot here. All right, so we're already halfway, roughly, in progress on the swing trade short of Home Depot to our profit target, or break-even profit, which is 288. So we'll be waiting a few more days to see if that comes to fruition. If it doesn't, then that's just the 3 out of 4 times in that probability spectrum that it doesn't, and all you need is for the one time for it to. But we already got that on the first trade, so yeah, we're looking good. Everything's playing out just fine on that. The VIX was looking like it was going to break over 40 today, but it didn't. So I did not get VIX puts. I'd like to wait till it gets up above 40. All right, the Q's now kind of in a small way failing. All of the markets now failing to push further right now. Or that could be a soft pullback. It's a little bit hard to decipher at the moment on the 2-minute candle basis. Let's see what happens. Does anybody have a position they'd like to have me take a look at? I meant in our member community. If you'd like to join our member community, click the link in my bio profile. Or another thing you can do if you'd like me to take a look at something and you're on TikTok is send me a gift right now during the live and then ask your question. after you've seen that I saw that. Okay, Marcos, yeah. Yeah. Well, for day trade or for swing trade or for investment, which one, which situation? Mr. M says swing. I was talking about Tesla, but I'll check out Sava in just a second, Mr. M. Swing or day trade. It's going up right now. So right now it's bullish. Bullish day trade. As far as swing trade goes, that might be the right direction as well because it's at the bottom of its bearish channel. You would be counter trend trading, which I don't recommend, and it might be better to wait till Tesla hits about 900 to get a swing trade on it short since it's bearish. All right, Fubo. Did Fubo report earnings already today? Okay, looks like it did. And the reaction is potentially positive, or that could be just the market. It could be just the market. It's going up with the market. Hard to tell. So, but tomorrow, take the continuation if it does so. All right, Mr. M on Fubo. Oh, that was Saeed. Sava is what Mr. M was asking about. Okay. What about it for a day for a swing trade? Sava seems to be a demand zone. Yeah, no, yeah, but what you need, what you're missing in your analysis is the following: fail to make progress, fail to make progress, fail to make progress. You know, how long do you think that's going to go on before enough people get out that it breaks another low? It's bearish. I would not put my money in that, man. You can find better things to put money into that will go up. I wouldn't put it into something that's probably going to go down. This is usually when people are, but I heard that blah, 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 blah. Well, stop investing with your ears and invest with your eyes. Trade with your eyes. Trade with your swing trade with your eyes, not with your ears. Right. Repriced, Thundrell. Repriced. Huh, that would be nice. How convenient that would be if they just resumed where it was. That wouldn't cause much panic at all. Jaina, welcome in. It's nice to see you today. You have any questions for me, Jaina? Yeah, kind of. The fun is over. No, not really. I mean, we're having a lot of fun. I mean, I made thousands upon thousands of dollars today across all my accounts, the way everything is located for these kinds of markets. You got to know what to do in these kinds of markets. Yeah, it looks like Wayfair. I'm not. Am I still in? Actually, I think I am still in Palantir short. Why? Is anything going on there today that I need to know about? No, but yeah, I still am in the Palantir short. You guys, moving forward, I think one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the ability for you to come on in video, so that way, if you want to talk about something or you have a question in the Zoom, then you'll pop up, and we can have a conversation about what it is that you wanted to converse about. Initially, your mic will be muted, but yeah, I'll unmute you. And that can also be a way for anybody to get my attention, or get everybody's attention in case you have some kind of a trade alert that you wanted to talk about. Maybe something's halted, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, let me pull up W then. W is halted to the upside at 131. That's Wayfair. It was at 100, and I'm guessing that's because they released their earnings or something, and they were very good. Well, it looks like the earnings themselves for the quarter were not good, but apparently they must have really bowled over investors with their guidance. That must be what's going on there. If you're going to buy the golden goose, the goose that lays the golden egg, are you more interested in how many eggs it laid, or are you more interested in to what the owner says, how old the goose is? Um, this year, the weather looks like it's going to lay twice as many eggs versus, and then analysts, you have your own team of analysts and they agree. So what's more important on the value of the goose? Should you buy it? I mean, it's important, right? Past performance, right? But how important is future guidance on whether or not how much you pay for that goose? I mean, you want to hear what they say, right? It might not do too well this year because we're having a cold season. My egg production might be down 50%. Well, then that changes your valuation, doesn't it? So how the goose that lays the golden eggs will perform in the future is maybe more important than how it's been performing. How it's been performing gives you a projection, gives you a sense of possibility, but how you're told it will perform gives you a sense of what it's going to do. Wayfair is halting to the downside. And there it is. It's halted to the downside. Okay, the market did fail retest neckline breakdown just now on a smaller time frame basis. That may send it into a kind of Elliott wave where it comes back soon enough and rebreaks and pushes a little bit more. But overall, that is definitely a sign of topping. Okay, so we have our first sign of topping from the markets. And actually, the industrials are in much worse situation. The industrials are basically in very short-term bearish trend intraday right now, and that can go a little bit more medium-term intraday bearish trend if it breaks a low, the low of the day, which it looks like it's going to do soon enough. Yeah, the IV on SPY options is super high. Oh my god. Nicole, did I buy VIX puts? So no, and I think you probably heard me say that during the live. If you guys on TikTok would like me to check out something, just send a gift, and then I'll answer your question, and hopefully it'll be useful to you. I'll give you my value in exchange. I believe that's fair. Question is, should you buy BABA now? So send over a gift there, Finjalam, and I'm happy to answer that question. Yeah, it looks like Home Depot is about 50% retraced. Pet Z, I don't know what the situation is there. I believe Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, check on things, but I believe that day two continuations might be getting very close to that point. Because as this market just failed and is starting to tip over, something might be coming into the zone. Let me know ahead of time so I can let people know and I can set up an alert and all that. Anything that's close. INDO from this point, let's see. You need to send me a gift or something for me to analyze that, by the way. But I would like to see that, though. Yeah, totally, right? One guy says, I need to gas up my car today and can't wait to see the current price. Well, it takes about 30 days for the prices to change. But yeah, it's going way up. We hit $100 a barrel today and 108 depending on which index which oil. And, divide that by 21 and that's going to be your base price of gas. Where's my calculator? There we go. So like 108 divided by 21, base price $5.15, and that doesn't include surcharges and taxes. $5.15 a gallon. That's what you're going to see in 30 days. Minimum. So like California is going to hit like fucking $9 or some shit. Well, once it does, you guys, if you're in California, please take a photo and share it in the group. I've got to see that. That's going to be awesome. I'm an ex-Californian. All right, the market possibly failing again for a third time to break highs. And if we break the low of that pivot on that attempt to break highs, which is 323 approximately, 323 on the Qs, then that's a full-on topping rejection turnaround. So that might be the point, if that happens, where you could short Apple or Tesla or Amazon or anything that just did super well for the first 30 minutes of the market here, 45 minutes of the market. Okay, INDO apparently getting hot. It's halted up. I'd trust INDO over 16, so I'm going to pull up INDO. We'll start watching it. Thank you very much, everybody on TikTok, for tuning in this morning. If you'd like to continue with us in our trading group, just click the link in my bio, and it's free to experience. Come check it out. Just click start a free trial, and you'll be all set. Okay, the Q